section. Fit the runner, boy, you nigga, no question. You would run a motherfucker high stepping. Hey, you never had a big enough weapon. Motherfucker never learned your lesson. I'm a 88 pack nigga, woof. I'm a 88 pack nigga, woof. I mean, day walker, drink blood, fangs out, full moon, motherfucker, change like a hoe, nigga. I'm just a nigga from the hood, tryna stack a little cheddar for the money.
Holy shit, can y'all hear me? Now y'all can hear me. Now y'all can hear me. Okay, yeah, all right. All right, I got it. I'm good now. Yep! I've been talking for 2 minutes and you couldn't hear me. Dick Tracy. Absolutely. This is how we start our morning. Holy nuts. Unbelievable. All right. So let's try it again. Y'all know I was cooking, right? Hold on. Yeah, I just fixed that issue. Look it out. I had JC and Stormy. Bro, we can't hear you. Oh my God. All right, so let's try it again. Yeah, buddy. Lightweight. Light heavyweight. Eric H., Rick Blackwell, Jermaine Callahan, Daniel Mitchell. I don't know if AJ is fighting Dillian White, if that's official. yeah. If that's official, way to go. AJ's supposed to be this worldwide star. They just sold like that idea to us for the last 3 or 4 years. And if AJ is this worldwide star, he should be able to have Dillian White on the silver platter anywhere in America, and it should sell out, right? You know, New York, Miami, Texas, you know, Dallas, Austin, Houston. Maybe he'd do well in San Francisco. What? Y'all know why. Y'all know why. That's awesome, though. But if he's fighting Dillian White again, you know, that's why they call it, what a boxing ego call it? Rematch room? Yeah. They can have fun with that. Good. Awesome. Hope it is next. Give him some light work. There's no escape. Ratchet since 91, Jay Gett, Andrew Gray, Ring Dragon, Great Vibes Ray, Miami Snoopy, King Bonnie, Thrill Hill, Robert Singleton, Tay Tay, good morning ex-wife, Antonio Holmes, Josh, Edgar Chavez, Black Vision, The Brothers, UK, salute, Calvin Johnson, Mr. Shelton, Big Texas in the building, Kevin Dunbar, Jeff Spark in the building, Kane the Bad Guy, Son of Tank, H.L. McClain, Showtime Majors, my brother Mo Boxing. Still no word from old boy, right? As expected. These dudes claim they want something, but then when they get what they want, they don't want it. Shameful. Shameful behavior. Woke, what up? Oh, right, what up? Kirk Johnson, salute. Vince Fireborn, salute. Jelly Bean. JC, thank you for the phone call. And Stormy, thank you for the phone call. Rod Neal. Chilltown Majors, 88 Sports Talk. 704 Joe. Rod Neal. Robert Singleton, main biker. Yeah, this is where we at. James Doom, what up? Daryl Alexander, Mind of Mansa Musa, salute. Trying to get everybody, I'm sorry, y'all. Rough start this morning. Robert Singleton, Antonio MMA, Tay D. Will Old School, what up? Unbelievable. It had a slow motion moment. Nah, King Vonnie, that wasn't on purpose. I effed up. You know, you do that sometimes. Shamar, what up? How you feel? Oh, gosh. All right. Now that I have botched my show, Young World, what up? All good. Mike Biggs in the building. Lit for life, what up? Yeah. Oh, word? Yo, shout out to Tate. You know, y'all know today's his birthday? Happy born day to Tate Jones. Salute, bro. Santi L, salute. LeVar, what up? Main Event Mark, what up? If I missed you, just know that I love you. Yo, happy born day, Tay. Real talk, man. Real talk. Yeah, something's missing. What the hell's going on here? Man. I ain't got my joint queued up. Let's see. Where's that? It is. This is like the back signal for Tay right here. salute. So Adrian Broner, real quick. I mean, I guess, we can talk about this. So now Hank Lundy is out. And now he's fighting Michael Williams Jr. None of this is AB's fault, y'all. None of this is AB's fault. True Boxing Night, salute. You know what I mean? None of this is AB's fault. You know what I mean? So love a lot, salute. Yeah, man, you gotta be happy for Michael Williams. Nah, Mo Boxing, he check his IG, and he checking on me right now. Since you spoke to him, he knows what time it is. The word's out. He know what time it is. He in social media, he checks his IG. He knows he got an open invite. He knows that. He knows that. But Outlaw Pugilist wants no smoke. I'm willing to give him what he asked for. There's no amount of homework in the world that he could do that will prepare him for what I have to ask him. I'm asking for an education. And that's why he won't darken the doorstep of the strong house. Playing with these little boys. I don't deal with them. Just like I don't deal with grown adolescent males that floss their teeth with my pubic hair. Knocking on the back door like, where's the beef? Not for you. Don't you got a wife? Sheesh. Anyway. Unbelievable, man. Yo, is my music too loud? Yo, StreamYard getting on my nerves, man. So yeah, man, we gotta be happy for Michael Williams. You know what I mean? We gotta be happy for Michael Williams. We gotta be happy for the brother. But now, Mr. Monk, salute. Now, Mr. Monk, that's the OG right there. Good looking. But see, now the people that are going to the event, a lot of them are going to be confused. That's my concern. That's my concern. They're saying that, they're like, well, who's Mike Williams Jr., man? What's going on? Some people knew who Ivan Redcatch is. Did I see the video about Jamal Charlo? Nah. Blue be putting up videos at 4 a.m, man. I'll be in bed, man. That's like the hardest working brother I know. But I heard it was something about mental illness. Is Jamal going through it right now? I didn't see the video. Let me do something with this music real quick, y'all. I can't believe it. That better? I turned it all the way down to 6. Let me be, and I'm gonna get to Beterbiev and Anthony Yarde. But let me be very clear when I say this. All right. Mental illness is not a game. It's not a game. It's not a game. I don't make fun of it. And now some of you don't hear it at all, and some of you are saying, let's try this. I have it down to 6, y'all. I have it down to 6. Now it's at 8. Now watch somebody say it's too loud. A condo, what up? It's on 8 now. Blue Blood will put a video up at 3 in the morning and at 5 in the morning. All right, I'm leaving it right there at 8. This is unbelievable with this music. Look, so Lovelot says no difference. My God. Okay, look, it's staying right there. Okay, fine. So check it out. Well, apparently, because someone did, my brother Aaron texted me at 6 in the morning. Yeah, Tay, you know what? Look, here's my thing. First and foremost, I'm not undermining anybody that says they have a mental illness. I'm not. I question what they said after they state they have a mental illness, and I see what they do after that. In my opinion, and salute to Black Vision, because this is her topic. So y'all go subscribe to the sister and her husband, Black Vision. Once you say you have a mental illness or you just need some time to yourself and you need to go talk to someone, you just go off the grid. Go off the grid. I don't need to see you, Cop Killer, what up? I don't need to see you in clubs drinking and no. If you say, as soon as you say, yo, I got something wrong with me, and TC, what up? And Black Undertaker, go off grid. Go get help. Eric, oh, what up? Which is why when Ryan Garcia said that, and then he put up a video of him with some little girl, and I'm not saying like little girl, like underage, like when Ryan's significantly younger than me. You know what I mean? So, he pops up in Hawaii somewhere with some shorty. Chee-hoo! Remember that? I'm like, yo, Ravens, what up? I'm like, yo, Big Block, what up? At some point, a majority of people have hit a point in their life where they're like, man, I don't feel right. For whatever reason. Whether school's getting to you, the job's getting to you, family. And you need to take a minute. You can't substitute what's going on with you by immersing yourself into drugs, into sport. You need to address it, because once the lights go out, the problem is still there. That much I know. I've been there. I'm human. Get the hell off of social media. These dudes listen. Y'all remember Jermaine Taylor? That was real. I did not think that was fun. What happened to him was prior to a lot of this social media wasn't as big as it is now, back when he started having his issues. The man was knocked cold several times, well, a few times in the ring. So obviously there may have been some brain damage there. I heard he's running around with a gun. I don't remember the exact story. He's running around with a firearm, brown on boxer, salute. Running around with a firearm. His friends I remember when he had lost, he said his boys was making fun of him. And that weighed on him, because he was on top of the world for a second. And one night he lost it. The loss against Kelly Pavlik, that was not supposed to happen. And it happened. And mentally, he never got over it. And then there was some brain damage there, obviously, or something. And then people, no one talks about him. They wrote him off. They don't even talk about him. And he had done something very pivotal in the sport. He ended the reign of Bernard Hopkins. And nobody talks about him anymore. MP.
What the fuck?
Salute. Nobody talks about him anymore. Mike Tyson. if those people around him loved him like they say they did, somebody would have sat him down and said, Mike, you're doing too much. Chill for a minute. Don't go out tonight. Let's go out for a jog. Let's just sit here. Let's just sit here and kick it. There's trouble outside, man. There's a bunch of women trying to get cases on you. I'm your man. I want to keep you out of trouble, man, because there's nothing but trouble out here. And every time somebody, Demar, what up, man? Every time someone put a mic in his face and he started to get to what's really bothering him, Mike started crying. Y'all saw it. He was doing it in the Olympics. But they were like draining him dry. Expectations were so high, man. And a stint in prison was probably the best thing for him, because it kept him off the street. It slowed him down. He had a lot of time to think in there. Who are my friends? Who came to see him? Who called him on the phone? Who accepted phone calls from him? Yeah, you're right, LeVar. I think Kelly Pavlik did deal. Listen, man, these athletes, as great as they are, a lot of them are very sensitive. A lot of them cry in the dark. A lot of them do. Who's this lady? What's this girl's name? The Japanese, the Blackanese tennis player. She's going through something right now. Somebody got to stop her. Isn't she knocked up by some rapper now? Patricia Shelton, where you been? Isn't she about to have a rapper's baby right now? Right now? So her brain don't work, but her cooch works. So once again, we have another woman, I say marry before you carry, but here she go, tennis player. And here she go. Astro Boxer, salute. Here she go. I wish her the best, man. Derek Smith, salute. Here they go. Here they go. Here they go. I say marry before you carry, and here this sister go. Mental illness, and she pregnant by some rapper I never heard of. I just heard he's a rapper. Here we go. Here we go with the dumb stuff. Here we go. Rod Neal in that super chat, he said, Taylor fight B-Hop, Winky, Pavlik, Arthur Abraham, Froch, and Jeff Lacey. Fought everybody he was supposed to. And was never the same. Yep. And the industry doesn't say a word about him. Not one word. I've been trying to reach out to him. I don't even know if he could form a sentence correctly, but I've been looking for him. This is what I do here on my show. Me, Stormy, Trick Nolte. This is what we do here. We got some heat for y'all this year, man. Salute to my brother Xavier Martinez. Jason, what up? Naomi Osaka. Good luck, sis. Yeah, I heard he's still in Little Rock, right? But I don't know if he could talk. I don't know what's going on with him, but I'd love to talk to him if he's well. To let him know, yo, we want to know if you okay. This is what I do here. ESPN ain't talking about these guys. When they get a little trouble outside the ring, that's when you'll hear about it. Tank is big news now. Right? You know he's been fighting since he was like literally a child. As good as he is now, he's taking some shots to the head. And I'm gonna be very honest with you guys. I don't know if that's just how he talks or it's from the shots he's taken since he was a child, man. I don't know. Jermaine Bean, what up? Salute, Astro. I don't know if that's from, shots to the head or, that's just how he talks. There's a bit of concern for me because when he finally hangs him up, Check with him in about 5 years. Hopefully, he has no damage. Gerard in the building, Harlem. And I hope he's been smart with his money. You know what I'm saying? You know, I hope he's going to be okay. ESPN, they don't give a damn. So when y'all get y'all boxing news from them and y'all want to come to our chats and, you know, talk about what we do and what we don't do. Steve L, the Max, salute. Stay over there on the ESPN side. Stay reading Ring Magazine because they report the bad news. We try and reach out. Mr. Ishmael, salute. We try and reach out to the fighters so you can hear them talk, hear them tell their stories. When was the last time you saw Reggie Johnson on the television? Remy Hughes, salute. And salute to MP Driver 412 and that Cash App, man. Much love and appreciation, man. Thank you. Thank you, brother. Y'all heard Miles Bailey on here, who's now my inside source. Rick Glasser, who's that? We got Miles Bailey. We got some heat for y'all, I'm telling you, man. Yeah, yo, Tay, Nate Diaz, I was listening to him talk a few months ago. I'm like, oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa. Nate Diaz, just go find any interview with Nate Diaz recently. He talks like he has marbles in his mouth. I was like, oh. Now he can still fight. Albert Doherty, salute. He can still fight, but he takes a lot of shots, man. He cuts easy. He gets cut because he gets punched in the face. Years of that, over like 2 decades of that, you're rattling something. You can still spell your name and tie your shoe, but something's not connecting. Something's not, your cabeza is not connecting to your boca properly. Crush the legend in the building. Mo G, what up? Something's not connecting. And he's talking like he got marbles in his mouth now. Southpaw, what up? So I'm listening to Tank and I'm like, is that how he talks? Or is that just, I'm concerned. And it doesn't heal, man. You might have to take some speech classes. Drake, what up? Might have to take some speech classes, you know. Y'all hear James Toney? Y'all hear Riddick Bowe? Fight sports is a brutal, brutal, brutal sport, man. Literally, one punch could change everything. Stormy and I talk about this a lot. Riddick Bowe started talking funny after the Galata fight. Right after the fight. During the interview, he was talking weird. Go listen to it. Listen to the pre-fights leading up to the event, and then after the fight ended. He was talking like this. It's like, whoa, what the hell? What? What happened? This is a brutal sport. That's why I get so enraged when these cheaters get caught. It's like, bro, what are you trying to do, man? Now, true, sometimes, Tom, what up? Sometimes G5 in the building, salute. Tom says Herschel Walker out here mumbling and stumbling. Herschel Walker is out there on his campaign talking about vampires. Game over. I was like, whoa, what the hell? We ain't got to worry about Herschel. You know, Chill Time Majors, I'm going to say I'm shocked that Holyfield can still talk and not sound like that. Mansa Musa, exactly. It's not a gentleman's sport. Like how they try and brush it off with AJ. This is a gentleman's sport. Why is Wilder talking about catching a body? It's a gladiator sport. Don't get it effed up. We like watching a fight and seeing an outstanding knockout. But when the dust settles, when we was in the Barclays and Hell in This fell, we jumped up and screamed. But I got a little concerned, and you see it on the video. I was like, whoa, 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 is he off the floor? Hold on. When Anthony Durrell took that dirt nap, I erupted. But then I was like, wait a minute. Is he up? He got up. But if he's talking funny in a couple of years, you know the fight that did it. Abdullah, what up? It's not a game out here, man. My brother, Ultraman, in that super chat, much love and appreciation. He says, what's up, Drew? What's up, fam? How you feel? We was talking about Ultraman on Stormy's show last night. Ultraman from Japan. Y'all know what time it is. Oh, shout out to all my nerds. You know what time it is. Black Undertaker, translate this. Cabezo is my bad. It's okay. I understand a little bit of that. I'm from the Bronx. I understand a little bit of that. Earl Grey, man, salute. Thank you, brother. Unscripted Virtuoso, salute. Thank you, Edgar. Yeah, you're right, Tay. You're right. Whenever you step into an octagon, whenever you step into a boxing ring, that could be your last stint in life. Whether you could lose your life in that ring or never be the same coming in, your career could be over. This is not, it's not a game. You heard when they say you don't play boxing? That goes for all combat sports. That's why I don't like these celebrity matchups. Somebody could throw a wild right hand and land it and knock someone's eyesight out. For real. You could punch someone's eyesight out. That's why we kind of like laugh at Hector Garcia. But I believe him. I think for a moment he lost his eyesight. I believe him. He technically lost his eyesight for a second. I believe him. I know someone that got hit in the back of their head and lost their eyesight for 48 hours. And it came back. But dang, can you imagine? Ultraman back in that super chat. He said, my son gave me the name after we watched it. A salute, brother. Oh, okay. Yep. Yes, sir. That's a dope series, too. Oh, salute, Black Undertaker. Yes, sir. Yeah, man. This is a brutal sport. And we watch it. That's why oh, wow. What? Whoa. That shit's scary, bro. That shit's scary, man. And you see, this is why Mark Wunderlich, salute. This is why we do what we do. You know what I'm saying? Not every fighter in the world touches $1 million in their career. They might get some good paydays, man, but not everybody. Coach, what up? Mac of the South, my brother. Willie Lowe in the building, salute. Not everybody is going to touch $1 million. There's fighters that get hurt in sparring and don't say nothing. They're like, yo, this payday right here, this $500,000 right here, after this last sparring session, I'm not going to touch this again. I'm not going to be, this sparring session, because of this sparring session, I'm not going to be the same. And I can't pull out this fight. Take the fight. and he does the best he can, and then you never see him again. You see him on some mid cards. Then that's messed up, Tay. That's crazy. Y'all remember that rumor we heard about AJ being concussed, getting knocked out in sparring by that white guy before he fought Andy Ruiz? Y'all remember Daniel Dubois say he dropped AJ in sparring? Sparring is where all the mistakes are supposed to happen. So why? You correct them getting into the ring. That's why sparring is supposed to be hush-hush. You're not supposed to speak on it. Correct it. You understand? This is a brutal sport, man. That's why we on here talking about pensions for fighters. That's right, Stormy. Protect yourself at all times. He said that's why the best trainers teach you to take care of yourself first. Protect yourself at all times. Crazy, man. This is crazy. So when we get on here and we get these fighters and we talk about things like that, it's not a game. And we still got minions running around here. Y'all already know the drill. While we talk boxing, they talk about us. I guess I'm interesting. I care about a fighter's safety. I do. As odd as it sounds, this is a gladiator sport. But I want a fair sport. And I get enraged when I find out one fighter's cheated. Now, true, there are situations where these vitamin companies and they have these supplements. And Tay, who was the dude that was on your show that popped dirty? And he said all I was taking was that supplement it's in my gym right now. It's called Bucked Up. It's a buck on the can and on the protein powder. Fresh, what up? What was that brother's name? He popped dirty. Yo, eggs is out of control right now. I'm glad I'm allergic. Yep, that's him. He popped, and all he was taking was Bucked Up, but there was something in that wherever he was fighting, it was on the ban list. It was on the ban list. It's like, yo, what? You absolutely have to know what you're putting in your body. That's why these guys run out and get dietitians. Whatever state you're fighting in, you got to make sure, okay, this is on the ban list. Is this on what you're about to give me? It is. I can't take it. Some guys honestly mean no harm. But when you got several things, I mean, like, come on, what Jarrell Miller did, I was like, bro, what was you trying to do, kill him? I'm not an AJ guy, but I don't want to see him, like, perish in the ring like that. Can you imagine that night, Big Baby doesn't get caught, he goes in there and mops the floor with AJ, and we're jumping for joy because he's from Brooklyn, he's from New York, and I'm A1 Hoop Zone, salute, and I'm jumping for joy, and then he pops for 4 things, and AJ's in a coma. I'm like, oh my God. I'd be like, yo, hold on, man. Stop. And that's the difference between me and haters. That's the difference. Haters don't care that Tyson Fury had faulty equipment. Faulty equipment. And when you had Nicholas Asbury on this platform and several other platforms, his story never changed, and he had video evidence, nobody cared. On that side of the pond, nobody cared. I don't recall one UK person saying, yo, you know what, that's a little extreme. They may have been. And then when you look at the track record of the Furies, the whole family, it's like, hey, what? But Deontay Wilder said he wants to cut your body. What's the difference? Him saying he wants to catch your body, or Fury and his entire team enabling him, trying to make him catch a body. What's the difference? But worry about what Deontay Wilder said, and then worry about me saying, I hope the motherfucker that I felt was involved in that dies in a car fire. Yeah, I stand on that. I will always stand on that. I mean, 200 miles an hour in a car mostly made of plastic, right into a wall made of adamantium. Shout out to my nerds. Because he assisted, Joe Townsend in the building, because he assisted in attempted murder. If you, man, listen, Panama Lewis assisted in attempted murder when he took the padding out the gloves, man. Come on. And if Colin's father doesn't touch the gloves, he gets away with it. Antonio Margarito and his trainer assisted in attempted murder. Do you know they could have killed Miguel Cotto? And when Miguel was saying, yo, look, there was something kind of wrong, but I ain't going to say nothing. Oh, Miguel's going to make it. He's making excuses. Really? Then when he got caught before, he tried to do it to Shane Mosley. And when he got caught, immediately, I said, yo, he cheated Miguel, man. Do y'all know that Miguel Cotto got 2 losses on his record that shouldn't be there? Antonio Margarito and Manny Pacquiao. He was a champ at 147. He was made to drain to 145. And I firmly believe Manny Pacquiao was juiced to the gills. I firmly believe that. But Manny's never been caught. So what? There are thieves walking around amongst us right now that have never been caught. There are murderers walking around this world right now that have never been caught. The most intriguing thing that I've ever seen on the East Coast, when they started airing what's going on out in California, the eye in the sky, when those choppers was chasing dudes and those dudes was running through people's backyard. When I spoke to someone from California, I said, man, I don't know why these dudes be running. He said, what you mean? He said, a lot of those dudes get away. I said, what? He said, a lot of niggas get away. Y'all just see people get caught. He said, a lot of niggas get away. I was like, oh, I didn't know that. ESPN ain't gonna give it to you how we giving it to you. I got love for James Toney stylistically, but if you look at his box rec, when he outclassed John Ruiz, I was happy because I'm not a John Ruiz guy. I just don't like his style. I don't hate John Ruiz. I just didn't like his style. And James outboxed him. He came in there looking like the Hamburglar and Grimace. And he outboxed John Ruiz, the quiet man. He did it right here in the Garden in New York. If you look at the box rec, it's ruled a no contest. Why? James popped. And he said he was taking some medication to help his shoulder heal. Look, I can't deny or confirm, but he popped. Evander Holyfield, all-time great. He popped. Roy Jones Jr., he popped, I believe, versus Eric Harding. But the fight still happened. You know why? I heard that Eric Harding popped. And Roy was on right here in the Stronghouse and says, you know, what happens one time, it's a mistake. Happens again, it's intentional. You got guys out here in the industry that are repeat offenders. Look what Tay says. They treated him like ish. Some guys get blackballed. Jarrell Miller was on his way. In one day, he blew a $9 million payday when I saw him at the Devin Haney fight at the Hulu Theater. I told y'all this story a million times. I gave him a pound. I said, yo, bro. I looked him straight in his face. He said, I know. He knew what I was saying. I said, yo, bro. He said, I know. I said, come on, bro. That was your night. He said, I know. I'm gonna be all right, though. I'm good. I'm be all right. I said, all right. I said, I'm gonna come down to the gym. We're gonna lift some weights. He said, yo, come on down. Never made it. And that was the same night when I went home. I saw a video of him sitting next to Eddie Hearn talking about, I want to come back home. I was like, no. Come on, bro. He ain't been back since. He popped for like it was 4 things. I was like, come on. Dang. Black Preacher Man sports fan Caleb, salute, brother, in that super chat. Much love. He said, salute to the Drew, man. Salute to you, brother. Y'all guys make this possible. When Trick Nolte gets these guests up here and y'all show up and show support, y'all make this possible. Y'all are the show. Y'all do this. This is a group effort. Platboy Plays, salute. Don Shada, what up? Prince 2, what up? Y'all all make this work. Mahari Nation Sports Podcast, salute. Yo, man, Felix Trinidad, uncommentary, what up, bro? 254 Dunson, salute. Man, what Tito, with Felix Trinidad, that was a rumor around the industry for years. But I knew I'd had it when one night I'm at my cousin's house when I saw this. Felix Trinidad, I believe it was Boxing After Dark. It may have been, or was it Showtime? I don't remember. No, it was HBO. I think it was. One night I'm watching boxing, and he's in the ring with a veteran named Freddie Pendleton. And Freddie, he couldn't touch him. He couldn't touch Freddie. Freddie was in the fight making faces at him. And then one round, Freddie winces, looks at his corner, shakes his head, and goes down from a body shot. Now, when I saw that fight, that fight happened like in 90-something. I'm watching it like, what the hell? I said, man, this brother laid down. I said, come on, man. This brother laid down for this guy. Well, some 30 years later, I finally talked to Freddie. He says, no, I got drugged. By now, I totally believe it. And when we watched that fight, I'm showing that fight. When we had DeVar Williamson on here, I showed him the fight. And he said, whoa, what was that? See? 30 years later, the truth comes out. We got drugs in the sport. We got crooked refs. Huh? Shout out to Nadal Hussein. We got crooked judges. We got crooked refs. We got gangsters. Do we not? Did they catch Daniel Kinahan yet? Where's MTK Global? And your WBC heavyweight champion is on a no-fly list. He can't come to America due to his association with a worldwide gangster. I know, but Al Heyman, the PBC, right? And you got guys like Rick Glasser running around talking about he's a credit to the sport. Soon as he said that, they put a $5 million bounty on his head, and he did not take the tweet down. I mean, that's the arrogance of crackers, ain't it? Mike Jones, salute. Salute to my OG, Mr. Mont. He said ESPN barely give it to you at all. Boxing is a second-class citizen to them. Exactly. They'll tell you when Tank gets in trouble with the law. They'll tell you when Mike Tyson slaps some white boy on an airplane. They'll tell you when Evander Holyfield fell down a flight of stairs or something weird like that. They'll tell you something that Floyd Mayweather's doing. They'll ignore Devin Haney's accomplishments. But they will speak up Ryan Garcia, who hasn't done anything. That's your boxing media? I think you need to go look at my catalog. Because if you say you love boxing, Look at the guests I've had on there and then ask yourself, when was the last time ESPN talked to these guys? How they doing? Do you care? Because if you don't care, then this show ain't for you. You love boxing? Do you remember CB Sports in the building? Do you remember the three wise men of boxing? Stormy B Man, Scrapbook Boxing, and the late great Kurt Sugar when they were talking boxing? How many of y'all was in there? How many of y'all remember that show? The shows are up. Now you got to be a paid member on Stormy's channel. You miss it when it's gone. You love boxing? Do you really? Then why do people get mad at us when we point out that stuff? Did I lie about Tyson Fury at all? Or did I point out what happened? Nicholas Asbury had freaking proof that this guy was cheating in the camp. They didn't call him a liar. They said sorry. Then you had the French guy that said, the German guy. I forget his name. I did a video on it. Blue Blood did a video on it. He said, yeah, before I fought Tyson Fury, me and my wife got sick the night before. We ordered room service, projectile vomit, diarrhea. Kristen Hamer, faulty gloves. This is what they do. If they ain't cheating, they ain't trying. It's a culture over there. Pop culture. And nobody says anything. We have been Flomos, we're Wilder fanboys, we're Tank fangirls, we're Devin Haney fangirls. Whatever it is, it's code for nigga. When we was out here jumping around and defending Andre Ward, they had a name for us. When we was jumping around here defending Tim Bradley, beating Manny Pacquiao the first time, they had a name for us. They always have names for us. In whatever language, Mayate or whatever the Filipino audience was calling us back then, other than Flomo. I've read all kinds of weird shit. I don't speak Tagalog. I don't. But I don't play into it because I know what I know. We've been everything. But you know what we've also been? We've been right. We've been right. What did they have to say when I was saying, yo, look, I knew there was something wrong with that Miguel Cotto fight when he fought Margarito, but I couldn't place it. And then when he sat across Antonio Margarito and he pulled out the iPad, he said, you didn't cheat me? He said, no. He pulled up the iPad and zoomed in on his knuckles. It like he had concrete in his hand wraps. He said, what's that? I said, oh! And all Margarito could do was sit there. Yeah, mofo. Scott McDermott. Look that up. Against Tyson Fury, y'all. Look that up. Oh, yeah, Stormy. That's why we call them the Saltines. Mean Saltines. The mean Saltines. Come on, man. Call us what you want. We've been right. We've been right the whole time. Wilder Fury 3, it was supposed to happen in July. You know what I mean? People messed up. They took vacation time. They booked the rooms. He caught COVID. But he's walking around Vegas, renting cars and flying back to his country to his sick daughter. But I know. We making excuses, right? This is the guy you get behind? Disgusting, man. Disgusting. So when Jamal Charlo, I said all of that to say this. When Jamal Charlo saying he's having some issues, I'm going to believe him until I'm proven otherwise. How about that? How about that? And I know he does a lot of weird stuff. Sam Mack, salute. I know he does a lot of weird stuff that we don't co-sign. I know. But I'm on code until proven otherwise. You don't like that, right? You don't like that, right? Deal with it. Now I haven't seen Blue's video yet. I'll watch it. But what I've been told is that he's having a mental issue. Good. Stay out the ring, Jamal. Stay out the ring. Go talk to somebody. Get some help. You are the WBC champion. I believe you. I don't care what they say. You know why? Canelo Alvarez. That's my response. Oh, yeah, Canelo, he's the best. Y'all know Canelo mocked us? Y'all know that? He popped dirty, was suspended for it. And I saw a commercial where he was in the gym punching a rack of ribs or something. It's funny, man. You had to cheat against... Let me find out you had to cheat against Gennady Golovkin, man. And Aaron will tell you, I was on Facebook defending Canelo left and right. I had more folks talking about, yo, man, what are you, Mexican? You got to speak some kind of Spanish. What are you, Dominican? No. No. It's about boxing. And I thought that Canelo's skill set was better than Gennady Golovkin. And what kind of raccoon are you to co-sign the industry telling us that Gennady Golovkin is better than Marvelous Marvin Hagler? Who are you? Whoa. He who is free of sin cast the first stone. What are you doing? You're letting these guys tell you that this guy is better than Marvin Hagler? There are about 12 people on Marvel, and I'm being nice when I say 12. There are about 12 people on Marvelous Marvin Hagler's list of on his resume that Gennady Golovkin couldn't beat. You think Gennady Golovkin could beat John the Beast Mugabe? No! Now, I know there's no way you can ever find out, but that's a hard no. You think he could beat a prime, terrible Terry Norris? No! Got Abel Sanchez on here saying that black fighters don't sell. Are you stupid? And they were getting on me for backing Canelo Alvarez prior to him popping? What? You Negroes need to wake up and smell the failure. Main Biker, in that super chat, much love and appreciation. He says, imagine Floyd's mom was ringside doing voodoo pop. Bro, y'all remember that? Y'all remember Manny Pacquiao's mom? Ringside, I don't know what that was. Listen, if I was a professional fighter, my family had to stay home. My mother, my dad could come, but my aunts and no. My family from the deep south. I'm talking, they catch the Holy Ghost when they get happy. Y'all ever been to a black church in the South? I know Mr. Shelton know what I'm talking about. My mama roots in Mississippi. Y'all ever been to a black church? The Holy Ghost be sitting right there. They jump up, start dancing. Like, where the symbols come from? Bro, the ladies in my family would not be allowed. They would not be allowed. No. Hell no. So I believe Jamal Charlo. And yeah, 254 Dumpson. So you know. I got family out there somewhere. I don't talk to them much. My mom would not be allowed, man. Bro, Kenny, what up, man? Yeah, man. So yeah, man, I believe Jamal. I hope he gets well. I'm gonna do some more reading about what he's going through. But if he's not feeling well, stay out the ring, brother. Stay out the ring. All right. So that was my rant. It was long-winded but necessary. Xavier, what up, brother? So Yarde versus Beterbiev. I don't know, Kenny. I'm gonna be very honest with you. I don't know about this one. And I'm gonna tell you why I don't know about this one. What Anthony Yarde is gonna need to do. What you sent me, brother? Yeah, I remember this. Gennady went on a bum bashing tour instead of fighting Charlos and Andrades because black fighters don't sell. But he was fighting Dominic Wade. Make it make sense. Deacon Dollar, salute. Big up to Anthony Yarde, man. And Tunde, man, salute to those brothers, man. And I wish them well, but I'm going to be honest. I don't know about this one.
Why do you say this to me when you know I will kill you for it?
I don't know about this one, man. I don't know about this one. Beterbiev, me and Stormy talk about this a lot. Beterbiev is a throwback fighter, man. He's a throwback. Plot Boy Plays in that super chat, man. Salute to you, my brother. He said, Drew, appreciate all you do for other creators and keeping it right down the middle in the sport we love, man. Salute to you, brother. Salute to you, brother. Much love, man. Much love. Only know one way to do it, man. I feel good when I help people. I really do. Oh, and by the way, family, I just put a little bit of content up on Bear Cave Entertainment, just a little bit. I put a little intro up there. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna put a lot of shorts up there, a lot of short videos. There you go. That's my third channel, y'all. Bear Cave Entertainment. I got a little minute video up there. I'm gonna put a lot of shorts up there. I don't know when I'm gonna do a live up there. I gotta find time to work on that, but yeah, that's gonna be the fun. That's the nerd channel. I just threw a little something up there. Thesis, what up? So here's the deal. Beterbiev is a throwback fighter, man. And I don't think what people are getting. This guy lives clean. Thank you, Kenny. Appreciate you. This guy lives clean. He don't drink. He don't smoke. He's a family man. He works out. He takes the sport very serious. His lifestyle is as per his religion. He's Muslim. Y'all know that, right? He's Muslim, and he lives it. That record that he has, all wins, all knockouts, all stoppages, that's not a blown up record. That's for real. And if you wasn't educated about him, you need to go look at his last two fights. And I was rooting for Joe Smith because he's from New York. He's from Long Island. He's a hard worker. If you're not familiar with Joe Smith. Oh, Don Shada. Yeah. We're going to touch on all of it. I'm going to have panels. And this is going to be much like this channel because I don't know everything, but I know a lot. And if someone knows a lot about comic books, as it pertains to today, you'll be welcome to come on the panel and chop it up and give your opinion. We're going to have fun over there. A lot of fun. I had planned on having video games on, but I got to be selective of what I put on there because now YouTube with these new weird rules and regulations, you can't have there's no more Call of Duty. You can't monetize those. And I love playing Resident Evil 5, the Mercenaries mode. Can't do that now. It's super violent as when you look at these new rules and regulations. John Hughes, salute. He says Smith is better than Yarde. Possibly. And I was rooting for Smith. I was rooting for Smith. I was. And there's no hate against General Zod. There's no hate against him. I was rooting for Smith. He's the home guy. And you knew in that first round that when Smith mixed it up with him, he said, oh man, I can't get hit by that. And I forget which round it happened in, but he started getting clubbed around that ring. Beterbiev's power's for real. That guy's for real. And hey man, in the fight before last, what was that black dude's name? That I forget his name. But there was a clash of heads. And Beterbiev's cut was so deep, right in the middle of his forehead, that the ref was considering stopping it. And they were stuffing Vaseline in it and trying to stop it. And he only knows one gear, and that's forward. And when I say he's coming forward, he's not coming forward uneducated, because he's been dropped a couple of times. But he got up and he fit. Marcus Brown, thank you. Thank you, y'all. Thank you. Gnarly Ray, Jermaine Bean, salute. Don Shotter, salute. Thank you. Kenny, thank you. See, that's what the family's for. And he broke him down and stopped him. I was like, yo, what? Yo. And I don't detect like drug use or nothing like that. You don't get that vibe from him. You go to his Instagram, you can't understand a word unless you speak that language. He's Russian by way of Canada, or Canadian by way of Russia, rather. I agree, John Hugh. When Anthony Yarde fought Kovalev, King, what up? When he fought Kovalev, he was winning that fight, and he made a mistake, and he let Kovalev in the fight. And DB, what up? And he blew it. And I think he lost his next fight, didn't he? But he had the rematch dude to get it back. Yarde has a lot of tools, but for him to beat Beterbiev, he's gonna have to be perfect legitimately for 12 rounds. He has a lot of speed, he has decent power, but we saw what gives him trouble. And I think there's gonna be a point. Dritch, what up? I think there's gonna be a point where Beterbiev is gonna get comfortable enough. He's gonna close the distance and try and get a Yarde in what the sensei calls that triangle. Now, I've watched if you follow Anthony Yarde on his Instagram, which I do, there was a sparring session where he was using the shoulder roll off the ropes, and it looked good, but I don't recommend that against Beterbiev, because if you don't know how to use the Philly shell properly, you will get hit up on the top of your head, and depending on how good the puncher is, he's gonna hit you in your elbow, he's gonna hit you in your shoulder. There's a meaty part by the tricep. The tricep. If you get hit there enough times, it is a pain that you don't. Y'all ever got hit in that spot right below your elbow? It's not fun. And this guy Beterbiev has, at that weight class, has Foreman-esque power. Y'all remember when the old school even Big George, when he hit Michael Moore in the face, when you saw it in real time, it's like, that hurt? But then when they put the overhead view, he was glassy. You're like, oh my God. That kind of power. Clubbing power. Yo, Beterbiev is twirling a 45-pound bar that you put for the bench press. He's twirling it like a baton on his Instagram. He's doing push-ups on his fingers. These are the things that he does. Power, you either born with it or you don't. Deontay Wilder is a powerful guy, and it doesn't make sense because he's like 214 pounds. He's tall as hell, but he's knocking out guys that on average outweigh him by at least 30, 35 pounds. He's leveling these guys. Leveling them. Beterbiev is a gifted fighter. When he hit Joe Smith, I was like, whoa. When he stopped Marcus Brown, I was like, yo, go look at all of his fights. You might not know everybody, but look at how he won those fights, making people quit. Which fighter was like, no, I can't get, I'm not going back out there again. Storm, if you're still here, which guy was that? He said, nope, I'm not going back out there. No. He said, nope. His trainer's trying to give him instruction. He said, nope, I'm not doing it. Not him. If you don't get these gloves off right now, do you want me to die? That's Beterbiev. Jermaine Bean in that super chat, much love. He said, you remember the MMA video I sent you about the Russian fighters bringing about drugs? It's wild that yeah. Listen, that whole culture over there, it's sad. It's sad, man. It's sad. Rick Hill, what up? Yeah. Yeah. $1 Trillion Dreams. He says Beterbiev is built different. Watch his training clips of how he trains his forearms, hands, and fingers. Dude is an animal, and he's a practicing Muslim. Yep. Yarde is getting his cheeks clapped. Pause. Bro. Let me say this. And salute to y'all in that super chat. Much love. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. There's 200 people in there. I should have 200 likes. Let me say this. I will root for Yarde's safety. I hope the brother's safe. I hope he has a good outing. I hope he provides a good enough performance that we see things that we've never seen, because we want to see a good fight. I don't want Yarde going in there and getting washed at all. I do want an oh-ish moment, like, oh, look what he did. Yo, Beterbiev can't catch him. He's out, out, and it's round 11, and he's still fresh. He's in shape. Was it Godsky? I know the name. I can't spell it either, Sensei. But that's the guy that wouldn't come out. I forget which round it was. But it was like, yeah, you know, he's like, take these gloves off. Nah, you could take these. I'm not going out there, man. That guy right there, that's different. Different. Oh, that's crazy. Phenomenal Mexican. He said, Boxiana said, y'all gonna need to pull a gun. Bro, look, Yarde's our brother. Anthony Yarde's our brother. But this is boxing, right? I don't. Yeah, Tom. Tunde's still his trainer. And I say this with all respect. I don't know how he wins this fight. I don't know. Oh, Derek, I don't know, but he got dropped twice. He got dropped twice, but he always got up off the floor. Now I tell you, he is. He is. Beterbiev is just a different dude, man. This is a guy that, and you notice there's no hype behind him. He's white. He got that look that's all those dudes. You know, again, I call it a Neanderthal look. They look like cavemen. That's a look. What's homeboy in that choked out Conor McGregor? That comes out with the white afro. He's Russian. That's a look that they have now with those weird beards, the buzz cuts, with the big foreheads. That's a look.
Why do you say this to me when you know I will kill you for it?
Khabib, that's him. Those guys are Khabib is different. Those guys are different, man. And Khabib is Muslim. He's Muslim. Those guys live clean. There's no drugs that I know about. They train, they take it serious. Their lifestyle reflects in their sport. Their whole lifestyle reflects what they do in the sport. They don't get into any trouble outside the ring. They are one with their God, so there's no mental illness there. All of these black athletes that you see going through something, and I don't mean to take it here, but it must be said. What is consistent? Jermaine Taylor, Mike Tyson, Jamal Charlo, Osaka. What is consistent when they say they have? What's the sister that's the gymnast that they started talking about her hair? She's winning gold medals and they talking about her goddamn hair. I don't mean to take it here. Aaron, salute. King Beef, salute. But this is very important, y'all. Some of those people are out and about. When the Charles was here in New York, they went to a club, HM McClain. Salute. Gabby Douglas. Thank you, King. Thank you. All of those people had mental illness issues, and they were like top-notch athletes. And when the Charles was out here, they put their man bag down and they got robbed for like $7,000. Some girls got them for that. I'm like, how do you not know to do it? You're in New York, man. This ain't Texas. But women took it from them, by the way. Women are women anywhere. Well, you know what's consistent with all of those people I mentioned? They haven't made their peace with God. I don't care who you pray to. When you're at peace with God, unstoppable. You're human. You can have your moments where you lapse and like, oh my gosh, but you know what? Pick up that Quran. Pick up that Bible. Read that scripture. Because there's everything in those words that you can apply to your life, and it's supposed to settle you. And when you're at peace with the Lord, you're at peace with yourself. That's why, and Khabib is human. He's at peace. But he damn sure hopped over that cage and tried to beat up Conor McGregor's whole team by himself. So he snapped. He had his moment. I snapped. I had my moment. Everyone. When the dust settles, you know who you are. Jerome King, and you're absolutely right. That's why the Bivol and Beterbiev fight. We calling for that fight. EJ, what up? The man, salute. We always call for that fight. Why hasn't Bivol and Beterbiev called? You know, that's undisputed right there. But our beef is with old media because they're not pushing for that fight. We're saying, yo, what's going on? But they're not pushing for it. But Bivol, he'll fight Canelo 1,000 times because I think he'll beat Canelo 1,000 times. He's not, because Beterbiev is different. And Bivol is not out and about like that. And he's not Beterbiev is not a whole nerd. I seen him do some acting. It's on his Instagram. But he's a dude that's at peace. Khabib is a dude that's at peace. It was just wartime at that time. When he just choked out Conor McGregor and then hopped that fence, it was just, he was still on go. But a guy like that's at peace with everything around him. Y'all notice there's a difference between Mike Tyson and Evander Holyfield. Evander, although I don't even want to call making babies a mistake, but he's had some financial straits and things of that nature. But that man's always been in touch with his religion. He's always been at peace, which is why he can get knocked out by Riddick Bowe and then come back and have a couple of fights and get back in the win column, which is why he was able to stand up to Mike Tyson. Evander didn't know what fear was. Mike said to him, why didn't you quit? He said, you're not supposed to. It didn't register with Mike. Mike was dealing with street stuff and girls and this, that, and the third. but he was the baddest man on the planet because everyone told him that, and the medium told him that, and the second someone stood up there and punched him back, he froze. Like, oh, this guy's fighting back? Yeah. Yeah. And not just fighting back to survive, fighting to win. James Quick Tillis stopped the knockout streak, but he was fighting to survive. Bone Crusher Smith was fighting to survive. Evander was fighting to win. Now, you don't have to be religious or whatever, but I believe that Camp So Smooth, salute. I believe that there's truth to what I'm saying. When these guys are at peace, because we do know boxing is like, what, 90% mental? When you're at peace, the fear of God is supposed to supersede any fear of any man. I fear no man. Super Mac time salute. And I don't mean to go to church on y'all. And I tell people, pray to who you worship. Allah, Jesus, the 8-armed elephant, Hindu, Buddha, whatever. Whatever gives you strength. Find it. Find it. Find your strength. Beterbiev is cut from that cloth. That's why I feel Yarde has that problem. Rod Holman, salute. That's why I feel he has that problem. Yarde is super talented. He's super athletic. But we've seen him lose. We've seen what gives him problems. We've seen what gives Beterbiev problems. But when he's gotten off the canvas, he adjusted. He's very robotic. This man is dangerous, man. That record is not a padded record. And I wanted to point this out. There's no hype machine behind Beterbiev. That is the scary part. They're not backing him. He's a boring white Canadian by way of Russia, whom we got a problem with right now, but he's Canadian, and he's a Muslim. How do you market that? What are you going to do with him? You're going to throw him in a commercial and have him crack some jokes? You're going to have this guy crack jokes?
Why do you say this to me when you know I will kill you for it?
The only thing you can do with him is give him an Under Armour deal, an Adidas or Nike's deal, and just show him hitting the bag, running in the snow with no shirt on or whatever. Adidas, Nike, Under Armour. Cedric, what up? That's all you can do, but nah, not that. But how do you market a guy with such a clean lifestyle? They like to market people that have the potential to be flawed. Now, I'm going somewhere else with this, but this is true. They like to market people that have the potential to be flawed. Who contribute to the most sales? Women. Do women find this man attractive?
Why do you say this to me when you know I will kill you for it?
I'm sorry, but no. That's not an Anthony Joshua looking guy. That's not a David Hay looking guy. Y'all remember Donnie Lalonde? He had long blonde hair, whatever. He looked like a Adonis. How do you market that guy? You can market that to men. Hey, I want to look like that guy. I want to look like that guy. I'm going to buy some Under Armour. But that's not a majority of sales. Majority of sales come from women. You could take a young Oscar De La Hoya. He was super marketable. Why do you think Ryan Garcia? Perfect. Why is Ryan Garcia getting more credit and shine than Artur Beterbiev?
Whoa! What's up? Yeah, it's kind of pretty before it gets started, ain't it? Oh, Frog the Money Horton, he did ride Crambo. Frog the Money Horton, he did ride Crambo.
Take that. Boxing, please. This is the sport. That man, Beterbiev, should have the Gatorade deals. Powerade. Something. Under Armour, Nike, Adidas. But they're shoving Ryan Garcia in your face. Do y'all see anything wrong with this? leaving guys like Cool Boy Steph and Devin Haney off the list, but they did throw him on there. They did. Dapper Dan, salute. They threw him on there. And they're shoving Monster Nui in your face? Huh? Y'all don't feel robbed? Y'all don't feel duped? Duped! When you got talent, because you know Beterbiev is a talent. You got talent like this walking around here? And I understand that Anthony Yarde is marketed, and because he's a handsome young lad. He's a handsome lad. But this is boxing. I'm rooting for his safety. But I don't know about this one. I ain't got no beef for Yarde. I'm just keeping it a buck. I like Beterbiev because of his work ethic, and he's off the radar. And we judge fighters off of accomplishments on this channel, right? What's your problem with Ryan Garcia? Those same people ask me that question can't tell me his last 3 opponents. They can't even explain to you why they like him. Well, why do you like him? Sheep. John Pounds in that super chat, much love and appreciation. He said, I'm a little late to the barbecue, Drew. Salute, man. So you're always on time, my brother. That's why this is uploaded and replayed, man. I love y'all, man. That's real spill, man. Y'all are why I get up out my bed. Because after my life, y'all know I dart out of here and go to work. Plantation. Did y'all watch Stormy B Man's premiere this morning? Calling for a fight that I called. Y'all go watch that premiere. And that plays into what was said earlier. Anthony Joshua versus Dillian White might be the order. But we don't want that. I want Dillian White versus Otto Wallin. Why is everyone ducking Otto Wallin? Why is Anthony Joshua and Dillian White ducking Otto Wallin? Why are they ducking Otto Wallin? Huh? Listen, man, don't make me get Salida back on this show. Because he was supposed to fight that guy. Don't make me do it. I'm going to do it. Do it. Do it. Wait a minute. Do it. Do it. Salute the Beterbiev.
Why do you say this to me when you know I will kill you for it?
Salute to Anthony Yarde. I'm not rooting against him. I'm just saying I don't know how he wins this. Can he win it? Ladies and gentlemen, it's boxing. Of course he could win it. He's going to have to be picture perfect for 12 rounds and outbox him. Unless he catches Beterbiev running into something, get him tripping over his own feet and score a cheap knockdown where he could win on the cards or something. But I don't see it. But that don't mean I'm hoping for him to lose. I just don't see it. I'm picking Beterbiev to win this fight. But salute to Anthony Yarde. He can prove me totally wrong. In one fight, a fighter could prove me totally wrong. I ain't got no problem with that when he's putting in the work. But Beterbiev is a dangerous man. Salute to Alchemist Star in that super chat. Much love and appreciation. He said, much love, Drew. Thanks for always keeping the topics fresh and relevant. Salute. Salute to you, my brother. Salute to you. Thank you so much. My brother Tom Etheridge in that super chat. Much love. He said, last I heard, Tunde doesn't let Yarde spar. Crazy. Whoa. I'm going to do some more research about that. He don't let him spar. And who is he getting to help him spar for this? Beterbiev, General Zod. I'm going to try and get Beterbiev on the show. I got a lot of Russian friends that can translate. Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to try and get General Zod on the show. Yeah, man. But good luck to both fighters. I just don't. We got to pick one. I'm picking Beterbiev, man. But salute to Yarde. I hope he's safe. And if he pulls it off, I'll be very, very, very impressed. But we'll touch this fight as it gets closer during the week, man. Salute to everybody in the Venmo, the Zelle, the Cash App, the Super Chats, man. I love y'all, man. Much love and appreciation. Man, salute to y'all. The General's on. Let's head over there and let's keep this boxing conversation going all day. The General, Trail, Supreme Beast, KQKC, BFTB, the Sensei, everybody. It's Tuesday night tussle. We love boxing. Let's have this conversation. Bronx on deck.
Move! Why do you say this to me when you know I will kill you for it?
Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay.